Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a cleaning video jam-packed with cleaning motivation. So I filmed this at the end of a long weekend where my husband actually had to work. So I had both boys at home and I just felt like the house was overwhelming me and it was slowly getting more and more messy and there was so much to do. So instead of sitting around and letting it continue to stress me out like I normally would, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna tackle it, and I thought you guys could come along with me. So if you've been putting off doing stuff around your house, this is your sign to get up, make a coffee, press play on this video, and let's get some stuff done together. So starting off in the kitchen, I'm cleaning off the table, and as you can see here, I have a little worksheet for my 4-year-old so that he could practice writing his name. He recently started pre-K and he is so excited about it, and he always wants to do homework, but they don't have homework because they're in pre-K. So he's always having me make homework for him. So I did that to keep him occupied. It lasted maybe 20 minutes, but I will take it. That 20 minutes was enough time for me to breathe and recollect myself and give me the moment to be like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna clean this house. Now, if you guys notice my green Stanley cup right there, I love it. This is my first Stanley cup. I know I'm a little bit behind on the trend, but I've never owned one before, and man, it is a good cup. I see what the draw was to it now. This is the one where you can like turn it upside down and it doesn't spill. But it's funny because I didn't even buy it. So I actually got a phone call the other day from my kid's dentist, and they were calling to let me know that I had won a raffle. And I was like, a raffle? I didn't know I entered a raffle. And they're like, you won. And at first, there was a moment where I'm like, is this a scam? Like, am I being scammed? But I'm like, okay, no, wait, this is my kid's dentist calling. I don't think they would scam me. But I had won a raffle that I didn't even know I entered. And I won a Stanley Cup, a super nice cornhole set from Target, a speaker, a fan. Like, it was the most wonderful surprise. So that is where I got that cup from. Now, I thought this would be the perfect video to talk about some tips for getting motivated if you're feeling in a slump, or you're like me, you're home with the kids, you don't feel like cleaning, you're just kind of laying around waiting for the day to pass because it's overwhelming. So I know for me, sometimes I will truly feel like I'm depressed, and then I'll leave the house and be like, oh, I was not depressed, I just needed to leave the house. And I don't know if it's just because I'm an extrovert, but I find that even driving to Home Goods and walking around, which I know is not doable if you have a lot of kids, because trust me, I don't even like going in public with both my kids. I don't really do 2 kids against 1 parent, but maybe going to like Dunkin' and getting an iced coffee, sometimes just getting in the car, seeing the outside world, getting a little sunshine can help me get motivated. Another really fun thing that's great to do, even if you're not a content creator, it's really fun, is go on your iPhone and they will have a time-lapse setting in the camera settings. If you set that up and you hit the time-lapse setting and have it so it views the whole room and just start cleaning, 1, you won't have your phone to distract you and to have you take breaks from the cleaning, but 2, at the end you will have a time-lapse of you cleaning, and it is so satisfying to watch, and it kind of makes you want to go faster and do things that you maybe wouldn't do because you're filming it. And then obviously probably what you're doing now, just watching people on YouTube. I know for me, sometimes I won't be in a very motivated mood and I will put on some of my favorites like Amy Darley or Lauren Nicholson, or trying to think, just Catherine Elaine. I'm trying to think of my favorite YouTubers. I will put them on, I'll watch them do their thing, whether it's decorating or cleaning or just going about their morning routine, and for some reason it like makes me want to be like them and be organized and be on top of it. So those are some tips that I have if you're wanting them to maybe get up and get started with cleaning. So if you're watching this right now and you're procrastinating, maybe put it on the TV and start cleaning with me. Okay, so moving into the office, it was definitely messy. My desk was the main issue here. I had recently did some fall decorating videos, and before decorating, I had gone to different stores and got different, you know, decor pieces that I thought I might use. And then after I was done decorating, there was a few things that I didn't end up using, so I wanted to make sure I returned them, so I just kind of threw them on my desk so I wouldn't forget about them. But I needed to get organized. I needed to get them in a better area, get the receipts together, because for one, the desk was so covered I couldn't even sit at it to work, and I couldn't even use it. And then for two, I just hate when I have stuff that I know I need to return and I haven't returned it yet, because I feel like I'm constantly thinking about how I might lose out on that money, if that makes sense. Even if it's like $15, I'm like, oh, if I miss that cutoff window, I lose $15, and you know, it's still money. So I wanted to make sure I got everything organized so I could go ahead and return it. Now, while we are in the office, I did want to talk about the sponsor of today's video, and I thought it would be such a natural integration because it's actually my office chair. So these are the office chairs that I've had for a couple years now. They are the Sihoo Doro C300 chairs, and we absolutely love them. We have one upstairs in my son's room and one in the office. And then recently we actually got the Pro version of this chair, which is the Sihoo Doro C300 Pro. And I have been just as impressed. I spend so much time at my desk with editing, and this chair has been such a game changer for me. It is such a comfy chair, and it has so many amazing features. So I did want to take a second just to talk about them. So one of the biggest things that I love is the dynamic lumbar support. I move around so much while editing. I am constantly like sitting up, leaning back, putting my feet up, I don't know, laying in different positions. So this chair actually adjusts with me, so my back always feels supported. Before this, I actually would usually finish the day with like a really stiff lower back, but this chair has made such a big difference. My husband also loves the lumbar support. He's someone where anytime he sits in a chair, no matter where it is, he always grabs a little pillow and puts it under his lower back. So he absolutely loves this feature. And the actual seat cushion is also just so comfy. It's made of this breathable mesh, so it's soft, but it's also durable and easy to clean. And it's designed to work with different body types. So it fits me perfectly, but it also fits my husband, who is 6'3". And another feature I love is the armrests. The armrests are amazing. They move in basically every direction. So whether I'm typing or leaning back to relax or writing, my arms always feel supported. And the chair is super easy to use. It's all controlled with one handle, so it's easy for anyone to adjust. And I have used this chair mostly for work during the day, but my husband and my son use it for gaming on the Xbox for hours, and they're always comfortable. It's super versatile, and even after the ones that we've had for a couple years, they still feel brand new. So if you are sitting for long hours like me, this is definitely worth it. The Sihoo Doro C300 Pro has made such a difference for my comfort and my posture, and an ergonomic chair is absolutely the one piece of furniture you should invest in. So if you guys are interested, I will have them linked down below in my description, and thank you so much to Sihoo for sponsoring today's video. Okay, so back to the cleaning and decluttering. Now, I did want to introduce myself in case it's anybody's first time here. As you can see on the pillow up there that my sister got for me many years ago, my name is Lauren Midgley, so that's how you say it, Midgley, and I don't know, I'm a wife, I'm a mom, I have two little boys, they're 4 and 8, and I make videos on YouTube about cleaning, decluttering, a lot of decorating. I love seasonal decorating. I also do thrifting videos, so just a lot of videos centered around the home. So if you're interested in that, I definitely would recommend subscribing. I am so ready to decorate for Christmas this year, which is funny. I feel like it kind of goes back and forth every year. I think last year I wasn't really in the mood yet, and you know, when you're a YouTuber, you kind of have to do it a little bit early, and I just truly wasn't ready. And this year I didn't feel that way about fall. So when it was time to decorate for fall, I was kind of soaking up summer and wasn't ready for it. But for some reason, I am so ready for Christmas decor. I have just been on Pinterest and all the different social media sites, like looking at everyone's Christmas decor from last year and trying to get ideas, and I'm really, really excited about it. And I'm excited because I actually bought a new Christmas tree. So the tree that we've had for the last, like, gosh, I don't know if it's like been 6, 7, 8 years, is really nice, but it's not pre-lit, so I've had to like string the lights every year, and I really wanted one of those twinkly Christmas trees that were really popular, so I bought one. I didn't get the Home Depot viral Christmas tree because, well, I was looking at a lot of reviews online and everyone was saying that the whites, the twinkly whites, were so cool toned. And I was like, okay, not gonna get that one then. I don't want super cool toned lights. So I ended up getting the Lowe's one because people said it was warmer. And let me tell you, when I turned it on at night, it was so bright, it felt like floodlights in the house. So I actually think that one was a little too cool toned. So I ended up going back out and getting the twinkly light tree from Walmart, and that one I think is the one I'm going to keep. But right now I have the Lowe's one and the Walmart one, and I think before I return them, I'm going to make like a YouTube shorts and compare them and show you guys all the differences, because I watched a ton of videos kind of comparing all of the ones in the same price point, like in the 200s and 300s, trying to figure out which one I wanted. So I think I'm going to put that up. But man, I am so ready for Christmas decorating for some reason. So now moving on to the dining room. If you watched my fall decorating video, this is before I decorated for fall. And if you guys missed that, I'll have it linked down below. I was so proud of how it turned out. I've never done like a tablescape before. We really never decorate this dining room. And I did a full fall tablescape. I'll put a little picture on the screen right here. And I just think it looks so nice. I'm so happy with it. I do need to continue decorating in here. As you can see, there's frames on the wall, and that is not our family. But we've never had family pictures done for some reason. We've just never gotten them done. So we need to get them done and fill those frames. And I would love to find like a buffet or a sideboard or something else to put in there as well. Okay, now it's time to clean out the fridge. And I did not clean this out that long ago, so it's disappointing that it was this messy. And honestly, it's just a bunch of food that, you know, we'll take it out and then it gets shoved back in, whether it's me, my husband, our sons, or whatever. And so it wasn't really bothering me because it wasn't dirty, it was just messy. However, this morning I saw this where it looks like this little yogurt drink fell over and then hardened. And I was like, okay, it's getting nasty now. I need to clean it. So I decided I was gonna go ahead and empty out the whole fridge and give it a really good deep clean. Now, while we are talking about cleaning, I wanted to ask, because this is something that me and my husband really struggle with the kids, and that is getting the kids to help cleaning. And I will say, in my opinion, and I would say a lot of others, I do not have the easiest children. I just don't, and I feel like I've tried everything, to be honest, and doctors and whatever, and you know, not all kids are neurotypical, and you know, I don't want to go into too much depth about any of that for their privacy or whatever, but I will just say I have not had the easiest motherhood experience. So with that being said, I would love opinions or tips on how to get your kids to actually help clean. because one of the rooms I was going to clean in today's video was my son's room. It was so trashed. He's 8 years old. I have asked him to clean it 5 million times. I've tried going in there and helping him clean it, and it just doesn't get done. So I was like, I'm just going to clean it myself. And I ended up kind of going against that because I didn't want to show myself cleaning his room, because I just knew that I might get a lot of comments of people being like, he should clean his own room. And I agree. I 100% agree. And if someone could come and get my kids to clean their room, you're more than welcome to, because I just feel like we have tried everything. Now the 4-year-old, you know, he's younger and he's helpful sometimes. He was very helpful until he turned 4. He's definitely in his little hard stage. But either way, if you are someone where, you know, maybe your kids weren't the easiest children, I would love any tips that you have for getting them, you know, to clean up after themselves, to clean their room, to help out around the house, chores, anything like that. I will take your recommendations. Okay, so cleaning out the fridge made me think about food, obviously, and I don't know, I've talked about this a little bit on my channel, but I've been kind of on a health journey the past few years. Basically, I joined a gym and I loved it, and I go to it every single day now, and with that, it made me want to start eating healthier, and I've actually lost almost 30 pounds in the 2 years, but I feel like because of that, I've been eating the same foods or the same food combinations, or, you know, similar things for the past couple years, and sometimes I truly am like, what do people eat for lunch? What does everyone eat? I never know what to eat. Or I'm pretty good with dinner, I'm pretty good with breakfast, but I would love to know, what do you eat for lunch every day? What is an easy thing that you eat for lunch? Because I either make myself a little protein smoothie, or I do like I can't even think of anything else. What do you eat for lunch? Help! Put lunch ideas below, please. Clearly, I don't know what to eat, and I found myself eating out a lot recently because I can't come up with anything. I feel like I've burned myself out as far as making like healthier meals at home. Okay, now this is the after of the fridge. Oh my goodness, it looks so much better. And I feel like we don't waste as much food, and I eat healthier and all of the things when the fridge is cleaned. It's like when I can see the food, everything goes smoother. So I'm so happy I took the time to actually do this today. So after all of that, the kids were saying they were hungry for lunch, so per their request, I have one of them having a turkey and cheese sandwich with chips on it and some fruit on the side, and then another one just wanted an English muffin with fruit, and then I'm just having one of these bagged salads and a coffee to keep me going the rest of the day. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I would love for you to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate it. I hope that you leave feeling a little bit more motivated and inspired and maybe not as overwhelmed. And if you're wanting to see more cleaning or decluttering videos, you can go to my channel and go to the playlist, and I have everything organized by what each type of video is. I have so many cleaning videos on my channel dating back to like 2016, so lots of content to watch. But I would love for you guys to subscribe if you haven't already. It's completely free. All it does is make it so my videos show up in your subscription box on YouTube. Now, if you want to be notified whenever I post a video, you have to press the little bell next to the subscribe button, and that will notify you when I post. But I have so many great videos coming up soon. I'm really excited about the holiday season. Thank you guys so much. I hope you all have an absolutely amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.